Hi, my name is Mustafa Atiyah, and the date today is 4th of October 2015. The time is 8:40 p.m. and I'm recording continuous with the death threat made against local Muslim family, and WA police cover it up, which is I done it with my brother Brandon O'Keen, and I gonna start to give a reason why I'm doing all this recording and why I'm trying to put it into out to the media. The reason for it is I try to contact all the medias here, channels, Channel 10, Channel 7, Channel 9, ABC, most of the media in Western Australian government, and most of all of them, they just doesn't want to take the story, which is threat to kill. Also, another incident happened about. I will explain it later. Also, they did not take it. They did not, consider it. So I decide to put it myself into the media. And again, I believe, like, when something bad or Muslim bad or they act bad, whatever, all the media go and speak about this Muslim and his action. But when Muslim is a victim, there is no consideration, and the media try to cover it up, and they don't want to take this story up to the media. So that's why I'm taking it out. I want to let everybody to know what's happening, why the corruption, why we are victims here. Is it just because we are Muslims? What's going on here in the country? So let's go back to the death threat made against my family here in northern in Western Australia. There is few things I discovered. First of all, the officers directly involved in this is officer, his name David Pasha. Is the officer mentioned to me a couple of times in the 27th September 2014 and on the 28th of September 2014 that those people, they're going to be charged 3 serious charges, at least 3 serious charges in relation to the matter. His name again, David Basham. Also, in the same date of the incident, there is a female officer. Her name is Gambling. And she took statement from me, myself, and from a witness called Greg that day. The officer Gambling, she mentioned that she will take statement from my daughter the next following day. She never did. I contacted the police station about 3 weeks from the time, or 2 weeks, I'm not sure exactly. I felt that they denied there is an existing case under my name. They deny everything, so I felt that they tried to hide something, so I decided to record for them. I got a lot of records. I don't want to mention how many. Too many for the police to show the corruption of police. I know the legal system here, how it works. You gotta ask somebody to record for them. But I wonder if this system to help the criminals or to help the victims. Now, when I see, I don't know what's called, conspiracy or whatever, to try to cover a crime, then I have to defend my family, I have to defend my kids, my children, and to record for whoever try to cover up the criminal act or the offenders. So, from a statement, a video recording for a Greg, which is a witness in the case, under his permission, he accepted for me to record for him. he mentioned it very clear that he was sitting with those people at the pub. At least two of them, the two offenders who came to the show. And they mentioned to him that they're gonna throw glasses and to attack me. They were planning to it, and they were still at the pub. They talking to Greg, and Greg, he were telling them he's a good Muslim person, he's very hardworking, all this and that, and they just went ahead and attack us, or come to the shop, and they done what they done. Now, again, if it wasn't my kids involved, I wouldn't do this. I wouldn't come on camera and speak and to put it in YouTube and let everybody knows about it. But it's very important for me to understand the government here, government of Western Australia, that this is the right of a little children, as young as 9 years old at the time. Musa, he were, and Mariam, 14 years old now, and Mahmoud, 13 years old now. So those little kids, they were involved in a crime. Done by those offenders. Those offenders is free, happy. They has not been charged with anything related to the matter. Also, to jump in, one thing happened. A police officer, his name Frankie, I think, he came by himself to the show, which is, I believe, it's illegal, and come and say, Mustafa, we know you, we are friends, this, that. We know that the offenders, they deserve 10 years in jail, but they were drunk and now they are awake, this, that. And when he see that I'm insist for them to be charged, then he start to muck around, and they say, we grab you from the street that you were trying to fight with them, all these lies. So very clearly I stated to him that this is lies, this is not truth. I were in the shop, I was serving my family, my kids, and those people come and attack us. They try to, do bad action. Anyway, this officer, which is his name Frankie, he came by himself, which is illegal. As an officer in a duty, wearing uniform, you shouldn't come just by yourself. You should come with a second person. Try to lie, everything, and he left. Then another thing, another recording. Two officers, they came to my place at home. They tried to twist everything, that those people, they were normal customers having kebab, and happened arguing, all these lies, and then happened what happened. Clearly I stated to them, this is lies, they were offenders, we don't know them, they're from Mandra, they came and they threatened me in front of my kids, they scared the hell out of my kids, my children. So again, one of the officers, he wasn't wearing any name or any number on a uniform, on a police uniform. I said to him, this is illegal. How come you don't have a name and number? He said to me, oh, sorry, I forget it at the office. And then they left. There is too many recording and too many activities and covering up from the police, and not just from the police, it's also other government departments. A council, the council, the Shire, lady from the council come here, I'm a health inspector, this, that. Then she start taking photos. I said, please. Then she start taking photos. Then I stopped her. I said, how come you taking photos? You didn't get my permission to. and kick her out from the show. So we've been harassed too many times, and it's not just from government department, it's also from normal people in the street. Racism is too high here in Northern. I believe in all Western Australia, but here it's very noticeable. You can see it very clearly because, you know, we're talking about 7,000 people here in the town. The two officers, again, David Basham and Gambling, they are completely responsible. The officer Gambling responsible for the statement she had, and she knew everything. And David Basham, he told me very clearly that they're going to be charged, which is they never charged him. Jumping from this story, it happened another threat to my kids. I don't have the date, but I will display it later on the screen. And on the 27th of April 2015, happened another incident that I've been shot with a rubber bullet gun into my left leg. I believe this is being done by a police here in Northern, and it was a bait for kids. They were bait for throwing stones in the shop, and when I went outside, I felt that I've been shot like by bullet in my leg. Then couldn't walk, about 4 days on crutches. Two of my friends, they come and help me at the time. And just to mention something about the date 27, it's not a coincidence, I believe it's not coincident to have the date 27th of April 2014 and 27th of September 2014 and the 27th of April 2015. The 27 has been choosing to make confusion about the two stories, or one will cover the other. So for example, I give you example. One, you've been hit with something. To forget about the first hit, you will have another hit, which is make you worry about something else. So to take you away from the main road or the main way you're going to. So also on this, it happened on the 27th of April 2015. It's been covered up. It hasn't been investigated. It's been reported to the police on 1st of May 2015. Nothing been done. I provide the names of the little kids, which is through them they can discover who done it, the offender. I believe an Aborigine person. I know his name, but I'm not going to mention his name. His uncle is a police officer, and I believe he's the one who shot me with the rubber bullet. I've been into hospital. I got scanned to my leg. Just a week ago, which is the day today, we're talking about 4th of October 2015. It's about 5-6 months since the incident. Still, my leg is not healed properly. There is a scan, there is a physiotherapy report, there is a doctor report. There is too many things. It shows that it's serious injury. It's not just as simple as stone or a lemon or whatever it is. Now, I decide after that to take the matter to court, but not just to involve those 2 or 3 incidents, but also to back into word all the history of discrimination I faced here in Western Australia in Perth. I put an application to the Supreme Court on the 24th of August 2015. Until now, I did not have received any response from them. Every time I contact them, they say that your file with the judge. I'm still waiting, but there is something, part of my claim, I'd like the media, I'd like everybody to know about it. This part on the 21st of July, sorry, 21st of June 2007, the Department of Transport, they issue for me this document, which is say mental and physical, just in here, mental and physical, and that's the date here, that's the expiry date, so it's about 1 year behind, so it should be 21st of June.
Can I see please the name of the...
2007.
Can you show me the name of your name as well?
That's mental and physical.
Yeah.
And that's my name, that's... So what I'm trying to say here, accusing somebody of mental illness is a big crime. It's not an easy crime because this document disrupted my life since 2007. Jean Dacote, they stopped me from my training because of this document. I've been stopped from my training. It cost me over 30 grand. It cost me 2 years of my life. It cost me a lot. Even now, the business I have here in Northern is being disrupted because people, they say he's crazy, he's mentally ill. Now, what I say to this government, with all respect, all what I need from you in court, in the Supreme Court, show me one document from a specialist, it say that I'm mentally ill. You can't put somebody, describe him as mentally ill, unless you have proof of that. So this is part of my claim. What's my claim? I'm not going to mention all details about it now, but I'm going to see the reaction of the Supreme Court. I put a claim to the Supreme Court against the Western Australian government, presented by Governor, what's his name? Colin Barnett, and against the police in Northern, presented by Superintendent Halidi, something Halidi, I'm not sure, maybe Halidi or Halidi. Anyway, Halidi, and that's it. What I want to say also that I will be putting in Arabic and English, not just in English. I'd like everybody to know what's happening here in the Western Australia and by the Western Australian government. Our rights, okay. And just final thing I want to mention, I know that a lot of Muslims, they've been harassed, they've been discriminated against, all this and that. What I'm asking them, please, anytime you go, anytime you deal with people, they discriminate against you, record for them. Not just record for them, also put it in the media. If you can put it in the media, please send me, email it to me. My email is mustafaatiya@yahoo.com. Send me the email. If you don't want to put your name, just as simple as that. Say, I don't want to put my name. I'll display your story in Arabic and English. Let everybody knows about it. Muslim has to be protected. Okay? And I am also, in the final, I'm planning to do an organization. It's, what's called? To unite Muslims. It's to help Muslims. Okay? That's it for now. This is second video, and wait for me for more videos. Thank you very much.